In this video today, we'll be talking about effective strategies to manage revisions, practice and study new topics while staying organized and focused. This video came as a request or as a result of the request made by a particular person or a particular student, I assume, under the comment section of one of my videos, and I deem it fit that I honor this request because as students we are always looking for ways in which we can be able to cover a lot of topics and still stay focused and organized in our day-to-day activities. Before we continue, my name is Basi Ejoba. I'm a 400 level student in the University of Calabar studying medical laboratory science, and in my channel I help students level up the academic game. So if you love content like this, don't forget to hit on the red subscribe button so I can continue getting updates anytime I drop videos like this, and so that you can also help me grow. And just like I've said in this video, I'm going to show us effective strategies to manage revisions, practice new topics, and stay organized and focused as a student. So the first tip on the list is that you have to plan and prioritize. You have to plan yourself as a student and also prioritize yourself as a student. By planning yourself and prioritizing yourself as a student is by checking all the topics all the subjects you are having or you are supposed to offer in that particular semester. Check them out and see which one that you are not really good in. Check out your weak areas and tend to give more priority to your weak areas. Although I don't actually advise students putting all their energy in their weak areas, but it's also necessary that in situations like this you tend to give priority to your weak areas so that during your exam period your weak areas will not serve as a failure point, or will not serve as a stumbling block in making you leaving your A's or leaving your B's. So you have to plan and prioritize, see which of the subjects you are not good in, and try to see which you can be better in them. The second is that you have to create a dedicated study space. There must be a place in your room that you can actually call it your shrine or whatsoever. That particular place, the moment you see it, that is your powerhouse, like the power section in your room. A dedicated study space that the moment you sit down there or the moment you get close to that particular place, then your brain or your body systems automatically be at alert that you want to study. So getting a dedicated study space in your house will really keep you organized and focused as a student. The third is that you have to involve yourself in active recalls. Active recall is actually the opposite of what we do in our normal conventional studies or in our conventional university, where you go and sit down and the lecturer teaches, and what you just have to do is to listen and copy note. In active recall, this is one that you tend to employ different study techniques, and one of the study techniques that is actually very recommended in active recall is one that after studying you tend to close the book, tend to after finish a particular topic you try to close the book and try to ask yourself questions whether you be able to actually remember what you read. And in some situations that you are not able to remember what you read, you still have the opportunity of going back there and still see ways in which you can be able to get them back. The fourth is that you have to take breaks. It's always necessary and important that you take breaks during study hours. This breaks is what we know, what we call the Pomodoro technique. Pomodoro technique is simply one in which you break your study time into sizable sections. That means if you have to study for 1 hour, you can decide to study for 25 minutes. You have a 5 minute break. You stay away from your book in that 5 minute break, and you come back and study again for another 25 minutes. You get to find out that automatically you have studied for 1 hour. The reason we employ this Pomodoro technique is that it tends to ease tension whenever you are studying. The fifth is that you have to practice past questions for you to actually excel in any exams that you want to write. Having an understanding of the past questions or having an understanding of the exam format will really helpful. And the only way you can get an understanding of the exam format is when you tend to practice past questions. So having or laying your hands in past questions will really help you study well, and you are not just studying well, but you are going to study smart. You understand? Also, this is the number six is that you have to reward yourself. Our brain or our body systems loves reward. Occasionally reward yourself whenever you achieve a big task, like probably finishing a particular subject or having or scoring well in a particular subject. You can tend to reward yourself, get yourself nice stuff, get yourself nice shoes, wristwatch, or even take yourself for a date, like a solo date. You understand? And the last on the list is seeking help when needed. Don't be afraid to seek help. If there's any situation you find yourself that you don't actually understand what is going on, don't be afraid to approach your senior colleague. Don't be afraid to even approach your course mate, or even a lecturer or a professor. Tell them what is wrong with you. And as we all know, a problem shared is a problem half solved. And there's no how that those people you approach will not at least give you a good solution to your problem. So this is just the ways in which, or the effective strategies in which you can be able to manage revisions, practice and study new topics while staying organized and focused. The first I talked about was plan and prioritize. The second I talked about creating a dedicated study space. The third is the active recall. The fourth is by taking breaks, which we know as the Pomodoro technique. The fifth is by practicing past question. The sixth is rewarding yourself, and the seventh is seeking help when needed. If you love this video, don't forget to hit on the red subscribe button, and also please don't forget to share this video to your friend so that they can come here and get value. Drop it in the comment section which of these tips you are going to try right away. And also please don't forget to hit on the like button, because when you hit on the like button, it's going to tell the YouTube algorithm that a lot of people are loving this video, and the algorithm will be left with no choice than to show this video to a larger audience. Until I see you in my next video, always remember that you're wonderful, always remember that you're unique, and always remember that you're a pace setter. I really love you. Thank you.